Consider Kody's honeymoon with 4 wives. What is going on? Mary and her husband honeymoon is Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Mary wrote about her marriage and honeymoon in the family memoir. She penned, "We had plans to leave on our honeymoon the next day, but unfortunately I got sick, and that delayed our plans. So for the next 3 days, we stayed at home. Kody started calling our home a honeymoon cottage. Finally, toward the end of the 3rd day, I felt good enough to travel. There we were, 4 days after we were married, finally leaving on our honeymoon. We only got as far as Pocatello, Idaho, that night. Our honeymoon was a typical Kody Brown-style trip. Everything was spontaneous and unplanned. We were just so excited to be married and to be traveling with only each other for company. The next day, we made it to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, our official honeymoon destination. Christine's honeymoon was not planned by Kody. He didn't have time to plan a wedding while working full-time. Christine and Kody returned to Wyoming after the wedding in Utah, where he was staying with Mary and Janelle. Christine recalled, "I was shaken when Kody showed up at our wedding with that look on his face. He was morose. I was even more devastated when I learned that he hadn't planned our honeymoon. I was hoping that we'd finally have a romantic getaway, something special that told me how thrilled he was to have me and his family. On our honeymoon, a drive through the sticks of Montana, I was struck by the realization that I didn't know Kody very well." Janelle's honeymoon with Kody. Janelle wrote about her honeymoon, except for that brief car ride during which Kody proposed. Until our honeymoon, the only time we've been alone was when we went out to retrieve something from the cow pen on the ranch. Although I was looking forward to finally having the freedom to be alone together, it was awkward at first. By the end of the honeymoon, we had arrived at a point where we felt safer with each other, but it would be many, many years into our marriage before a true love story would begin. Robin and her husband 11-day honeymoon in San Diego. The newlyweds went on safari, surfed in the ocean, and did other fun touristy activities together. Because the other wife did not receive the lavish honeymoon that Robin did, there was conflict within the family. Robin detailed her and Kody's lavish honeymoon. "Sometimes I worry that it seemed as if I was getting preferential treatment. I got the big wedding followed by a long honeymoon. However, the honeymoon was both necessary and special to me. I never asked Kody for a 10-day trip, but he must have a sixth sense that it was something important for us."